Welcome back to my channel. Shonda's Got Talent. I'm bringing you Shonda's Corner. What we gonna talk about? Hey y'all, I'm back with another Shonda's Corner. Today's Shonda's Corner is gonna be about our emotional health. This is one of those topics where people don't like to talk about it and people ignore it and make every excuse in the book for it, but today I'm just here to tell you it is important, and especially in the Black community, only because we are one of the main sources that are like, oh, you're fine and don't go see a doctor or don't take medicine and blah blah blah. What I'm here to tell you today is it is okay to not be okay. When my dad died a few years ago, and the year after, around the same time, my pastor also passed, I was like, what in the world? And I say that because I am one of the strongest people I know. You can ask any of my friends, family, whoever. Like, I'm just a strong person. I don't show a lot of emotion. A lot of stuff doesn't really get to me. I've learned to kind of be like, okay, whatever, moving on. So I'm just wanting to let people know, like, you may feel fine or you may convince yourself that you're fine, but as certain things happen to you, and the more that piles on top of the things that have already happened, you start to break, and you break even more, and eventually you will break. Don't be afraid to get help. I'm not saying you have to go see a therapist or you have to get on medication, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking self-reflection time daily. Make sure that you incorporate some yoga, meditation, listen to some music. Make sure you are doing something healthy that will help you. Don't just turn to a bottle of alcohol. Don't just turn to drugs. Don't turn to sex. Like, just make sure that you are doing something healthy to help yourself when things are not good, or things are piling up, or maybe you're trying to meet a deadline. Maybe you just fell out with your friend. Maybe you and your mom aren't talking. Maybe your kids are acting crazy. Like, all that stuff piles up and it will drive you crazy if you let it. But don't feel like, oh, I'm too strong and can't nothing break me and da da da. We all have a breaking point and we can all be broken. And like I said, for me, those deaths back to back like that, it really took a toll on me. And I just had to figure something out because it was just too much. And like I said, it taught me that it is okay to not be okay. And sometimes it is better to talk to a complete stranger than it is to talk to your family and friends, because even though you may trust them, you never know what their judgment is or how they feel, especially if they know the situations. So sometimes it's best to get an unbiased person's opinion and, just kind of work things out in your mind from what you hear from a different side of the story. Not going to go on too much more about it. That's just it. It is okay to not be okay. And if you are not okay, make sure you seek some sort of help. Make sure that you do whatever it takes to get yourself back healthy, back in order. And don't be ashamed and don't feel bad, because every single person has been weak, has been down, has been low. We are not all strong all the time, despite what people may say, think, feel, or try to portray. We all need some sort of help at some point. So that is Shonda's Corner for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Drop me some ideas down if you want to hear me speak on something. If you got questions, I'll try to have an answer. And social media, Instagram is Shonda's Got Talent. Facebook is Shonda's Got Talent Bivens. Also Facebook, LaShonda the Author. I am working on some new material. I haven't finished anything. There's been a lot going on this year, as you all may know, with the virus and whatever personal stuff everybody's got going on with work and all of that. But I am working on new books. I'm working on part 2 of When You Least Expect It, which is my current book that's out. And then I actually have about 5 other books that are already in, well, maybe more than that. I think I have 2 children's books and maybe 4 more adult books outside of when you least expect it. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy. I have a lot coming forward. I think it's all gonna be great and even better than the first book, because I started that first book back in 2010, and now you grow over time and you learn new things, and I think the experiences and the maturity are definitely going to show in these next upcoming books. If you hear the music in the background, I do not own the rights. Again, on my way to work. And I think that's it. So until next time, you guys have a